All right, Vic, I have a question for you.
Go on.
Now, hear me out. So, my question is, what is your least favorite item on your Christmas to-do list?
Least
favorite item. You know, some people hate going shopping. Shopping is horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I hate shopping, but I like finding the perfect gift for somebody.
Okay.
The too wholesome.
No. I like it.
What else is there to do? Wrapping's a little tedious. But
Decorating.
Ooh, decorating.
Cooking, if you're like big into like family get-togethers, cleaning, putting up the tree.
Putting up the tree. It's weird because like all that, like I kind of hate doing it, but I like the end result, you know?
Yeah. But which one is your least favorite thing to do?
Does driving count? I hate traffic.
I guess, traffic could be one.
Like that Christmas traffic, like going to the mall trying to find gifts.
Yeah,
half the battle's getting there.
Honestly, I agree.
But I mean, I guess kind of what I have to go with is because, I mean, rapping. I kind of like rapping just because I like to make it look good, and sometimes I like to have fun with people. And like one time, I remember I just rapped a gift like a million times
just to do it.
Yeah, yeah, it's fun.
Kind of, you know, what's the word? Sadistic.
That was funny because it was like it was for my brother. I bought him a poster, right? And you can't really wrap a poster without them knowing what it is.
I always rap about posters.
So I ended up just wrapping like a random box, and on the inside I was like, "Oh, here's a gift." And then I gave him like an actual, like I just gave him the poster.
I'm dead. That's hilarious.
Turns out he had that poster already, but that's not the point.
You tried though.
I tried. What about you?
My least favorite thing to do, and I'm kind of the same way. Like I like the end results of things. But I think my least favorite thing to do is, that's hard. I hate Christmas shopping. I hate it. Like even like I know how you said, you know, finding the perfect gift for somebody is great, but man, when I say like I worry, like about finding the best Christmas present, like that anxiety I get and the stress that I get from it, it's just I hate it. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say the worst thing is spending money. You always never feel like you have enough money for Christmas gifts. It is just like money's just pouring out your pocket.
I know, bro.
But I would say probably Christmas shopping. I was gonna say decorating a little bit because decorating has its own like struggles and stuff, especially when it comes to like lights. You know, making sure all the lights can, you know, make it to the freaking outlet.
Plug, yeah.
You know? That's the worst when you get all your lights up. It's like shit. They can't even reach the outlet. Now you got to go get a fucking extension cord. Now it looks tacky because there's just a giant extension cord on the wall or some shit. But yeah, I would probably say Christmas shopping itself is probably the worst thing to do.
Do you do a lot of online shopping nowadays?
Now I do. Online shopping is so much easier. Like,
I know.
You know, the lines, bro. I made the mistake in going to like Burlington and going to Marshall's. Bro, the line, bro, I had just got off work. And I was like, people were already shopping up here. I was like, dang, like, did y'all not have to work today?
I know, right?
It's Monday. And everybody's already up here shopping. It's just those lines and people are everywhere. And, you know, I'm not ready.
Yeah, I went to Ross on Saturday, and I was kind of like, it was a Sunday. I went on Sunday, and I was kind of on a time crunch, so I just walked out. I was like, I saw that line. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I'm dead.
Well, yeah.
Well, you heard it here. So I hate Christmas shopping, and Vix hates driving.
I hate Christmas.
Dang, he's the Grinch.
No, but yeah, driving. I just hate driving in general, but especially around holiday season, it's like 10 times worse. So, but I am trying to get more into online shopping. So,
I definitely.
I always tell myself that I'm gonna buy my gifts early.
Some people be buying the gifts like the starting of the year. Like,
I know.
We're gonna buy my Christmas gift. Like, what?
I guess that's too early.
That's where all the sales and stuff are, though.
Oh yeah, true.
But, so, I guess.
But let us know what you guys think or whatever.
Yeah, let us know what you think. I don't know. And I don't know if we'll put a poll or something out. I don't know. Just comment on our video and let us know what you think. Cool. You ready to get into the episode?
Let's do it.
All right, bet. All right, getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 39. And welcome to our podcast. So, Vic, before we give updates, should we talk about the gift or you want to talk about our updates first?
Well, you mentioned it, so let's do it.
All right, bet. So, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know. Me and Vic done goofed. We done goofed up, bro. So, last week's, if y'all don't remember, our last week's giveaway was tag 5 people into a post that, we post on Instagram. And guess what we didn't do? We never made a post for you guys to tag people in. So we're going to add last week's giveaway into next week's giveaway also, or this week's giveaway. And yeah, we're going to have two gifts to give out during that time we come back. So this is going to be a little special one because we're still going to do last week's, which was tag 5 people into the post that we add on Instagram, or just show that you shared our podcast out with 5 people. And this week's is basically, if you guys don't remember, that 4-letter word. So if you have that 4-letter word, you'll get the last letter today. You just send that 4-letter word to us, either via Instagram. You have our phone number, you have email. There's so many ways to get a hold of us.
Mm-hmm.
Just message that word in that, and you get your name and enter the drawing. It's simple. So I guess I should add on to there that we're not gonna be shooting our next 2 podcasts. Well, we're gonna be taking probably 2 weeks off, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I have a trip. Me and Kayla are going to New York, so we'll be gone next week and the week after next, and so we won't be able to shoot our next podcast until the 11th. So you guys have all the way from now until then to try to get these things done. So you have plenty of time to get 5 names, tag 5 names into a post.
Mm-hmm. And figure out what the word is.
Yeah, figure out the word is. You can go back, watch the last ones and get that word. It's pretty obvious if you watch the episodes. I made it really obvious what those words are. Like, even if you kind of just, I don't want to say just skim through it and see it, but you probably could. But yeah, just participate. We want to give you guys the opportunity to win some good prizes. We had 2 good prizes already out. The next 2 are going to be great, and maybe give you a little bit more motivation. The next 2 prizes are going to come with one of these koozies. I said koozies. Come with these koozies. So be looking forward to that. Hey,
it's a simple task, but a wonderful prize.
So be looking forward to that. But yeah, Vic, you want to give us some updates?
Yeah. So Friday, I went to one of my favorite places.
Ross?
Windstar. Yeah, I went to Windstar with a couple friends. Not too bad. It was a fun time. It's always a fun time, even when you lose.
I know.
It's about celebrating with people and having fun.
I don't know. I don't think I find fun out of losing money.
But you don't always lose.
But you don't always win either.
But you always have a good time.
Do you? If I go there and lose $500, I don't know if that's a good time. It's like, well, I had fun. I lost my house, but I had fun.
First of all, that's problem number 1. Going if you can. Don't take money you can't afford to lose.
Hey, man, that's kind of issues with gamblers.
Yeah, true. But anyways, besides that, Saturday, this weekend involved a lot of Christmas shopping actually, but Saturday, you had a little event going on, a little guys' night thing.
Yeah.
A little Call of Duty, some Modern Warfare 2.
We did not play Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, Black Ops 2.
I'm dead.
Black Ops 2. We didn't take it back that far.
Well, and
but yeah, I played some Black Ops. Play some Smash. What was the other game we played? Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah, Fusion Frenzy.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Just enjoying it, like the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. Had some hot dogs and nachos.
Something simple.
Chill. It was very chill.
Yeah, chili cheese dogs.
Sometimes you need a chill night like that. So
yeah.
Sunday, I also went Christmas shopping. Was I also was watching the Cowboy game at the same time as Christmas shopping. So it'd be like that.
Hey, you gotta get it in when you get it in.
You gotta get it in. And then I went to like a little funeral on my side. I'm not gonna get into that too much.
Yeah.
But and then yesterday was Leslie's birthday. So
well, happy birthday to you, Leslie.
Went out to eat, the usual stuff. Speaking of birthdays, today's my today as in December 21st.
Lucas' birthday.
Yes, it's my nephew's birthday, Lucas.
Happy birthday, Lucas.
So birthday shout outs to both of you guys.
Yes, birthday shout out. If you guys don't know who Leslie is, that is the baby mama. Yes, he really didn't tell you who Leslie was. He's just like, I'm just gonna throw this name out here and hopefully you guys catch it.
But anyways, yes. So it was a fun weekend. Busy, fun, stressful because Christmas. But it's that time of year. So what about you?
My weekend was actually pretty chill for the most part. So Friday or Thursday, me and Kayla have our little date night. She cooked some chili, and yeah, it was really good. So we just ate some chili, stayed at home. It was really just cozy night. Watched some movies. Friday we had
missed one of my biggest things for my weekend.
Go ahead.
Spider-Man, bro.
Oh yes, exactly. I don't know how you missed that.
I don't know how I missed that either.
You watched that Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched that Saturday night. So it's crazy how much stuff I did like each day. So
as I'm trying to remember again.
But yeah, you keep going on.
But that was Thursday. Friday we went out. Me and Kayla just chilled for the most part, and then we went to go see some Christmas lights in Plano. Remember those Christmas lights?
Yeah.
And we went to go see that.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Oh, it was free. So.
Yeah. But they had a street that it had the little radio station that you just turn your car to, and the whole street
it goes with the lights.
Yeah, it goes with the lights. Yeah, I have a video of that. That's pretty cool. And then what day was that? Friday. Saturday was game night that Vic was talking about. It was really cool. Good to just have the friends together. We weren't able to have everybody here, but hopefully next time we do it, we can have everybody. But really cool, fun game night. Sunday, got to watch Spider-Man. That was an amazing movie. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I give it 100 out of 10. It's that good.
It was amazing.
I want to go back and watch it again. It's that good.
Definitely. It's
it has rewatch factor to it.
It's everything we expected and more.
A lot more. So definitely go watch it. And I'm here today.
Yeah. So
we always skip Monday. We never talk about Mondays.
Well, Mondays.
Yeah, nobody likes Mondays.
Yeah, no one likes. I talked about my Monday. Birthday.
Oh,
so
wait. What birthday?
Leslie's
birthday. I was like, what are you talking about? My Monday didn't have any cool factor to it.
I never talk about Thursday, so you always talk about Thursday. I never mentioned Thursday.
That's a significant day for me because it's date night.
Yeah,
So I guess. But
Wednesday just out there.
We talk about Wednesdays. Wednesdays there's no point in talking about Wednesdays too much. This is the day after.
Oh yeah,
a podcast. I guess you could talk about it.
Hump day.
But yeah.
Well, that's all I have. So
that's all I have too. So I guess let's get before we hop into the stories, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And make sure you guys subscribe to us. Ooh, that was a very. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it and appreciate you guys' support. Yeah, we be having a lot of viewers and not enough subscribers. So you guys watching it, just hit that subscribe button.
Math ain't mathin'.
Yeah. It ain't mathin'. But yeah, that's all I got. I'll probably be throwing that in a little bit here and there. Make sure you subscribe. You.
The same random names. Hey Jacob, I know you listening.
Hey Paul.
Subscribe.
But
But nonetheless, I guess let's hop into these stories.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so our first story I'm laughing already, but you ever watch the show Empire?
Of course.
So I'm sure you heard about everything that happened with Jussie, or however you pronounce his name, Smollett, Jussie Smollett.
If you watch Dave Chappelle, he calls him Juicy Smollett.
But anyways, yeah, Jussie Smollett's Empire co-star Terrence Howard, great actor by the way.
He is.
Says hate crime hoax could have gotten very scary / ugly.
Say man. That very vibrato-ish voice.
So Terrence Howard has been silent on the verdict about his co-star Jussie Smollett, who was found guilty on 5 out of 6 charges at his hate crime hoax trial. After a contestant week of witness testimonies, the counsel argument, and deliberates, the jury found Smollett had indeed lied to police when he said he did not work with 2 siblings who worked on Empire to stage the attack on himself as a hate crime. So Terrence Howard goes on to say, it's interesting and it's an uncomfortable question because anyone that's aware of the show or my relationship with Jussie would know that Jussie is for 6 years, he was my son, which he was the son on like the actual TV show, but he's also talking about how like close he was to the star,
to the actor.
You know how they are.
Yeah, you work 6 years with anybody, I'm pretty sure you get kind of close.
So yeah, he's saying like that it could have gotten out of hand, like if this people believed in this, like that this actual hate happened to him and stuff.
It definitely took a different turn of events, that's for sure. Like this whole thing is just really like dangerous in its own way, because if, say for instance, this did happen, then it would have been like a whole like gay hate crime, and that just would have been horrible for for everybody. He just said it seems like it was just like progression would have went back even further.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just crazy. So, but let's talk about this a little bit. So, why would Juicy do this? like, why did he feel like staging a hate crime was the right move at this moment? Like, I that's one of my things I didn't really understand too much, because it was like I think he was trying to. There's something about like the show in a way, like for money or something like that. I don't know. Like I just don't feel like it was just thought out very well.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't thought out very well, considering he used like 2 people from the show in the way
that he knew. It was like his trainers.
He knew, yeah. So, I always try to figure out, like, try to get in people's minds, like, why would they did certain things.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really don't know. Like, maybe he was trying to stir up the pot a little bit more in a way, and get people to realize, like, or I don't know, realize like he wanted like change to happen or something, like people to rise up and stuff. But
I think I heard at that time that they were thinking about cutting his character out of the show, and I can't remember why they were thinking about it. It was like I think he just had some social media stuff going on. I can't remember. And then next thing you know, after they were talking about that talks of possibly taking him out of the show, that then this happened, and like once this happened, it was just like, all right, well, now you're really not going to be in the show. Now you're on the news everywhere. And then he went to jail and all this other stuff, and it was like Empire just kind of just replenished after.
Do you know what happened to him on the? Because I used to watch Empire a lot too, and I didn't really stop watching because of this. It's just I just kind of stopped watching. That's how I am with TV shows. Like I fall off. Like honestly, it would be a TV show that I would want to finish and watch, but also kind of depends on how they play this and stuff. Like, does he just die, or did they kill him off? Or
they never killed him off. They honestly, I think this show was one of those shows that they just stopped showing. Like it was in the middle of a season, and then they just never showed anything else. So I think that was generally like really what happened. Like with this whole case, it's just weird. But poor Juicy.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty like he was one of my favorite characters on the show. Like so much to the fact that I knew he made music.
We used to listen to their music.
Yeah, and I would listen to like his music, like that he came out with, like off from Empire, because I was interested in him. Like I don't know, he's a good actor and stuff.
Yeah.
And then all this came out, and I was like, oh, But how do you feel like?
It's like you're no longer my favorite.
Well, that's gonna ask you like whenever stuff like this happens, like with an actor or whatever. Do you try to avoid the shows? Do you just like? Well, it's like
no.
Yeah, I don't really either.
I can care less about what they do in their lives, to like their projects and the things that they accomplished. Like that has nothing to do with what they're going through mentally. And I'm kind of on like, I'm sorry to say this, but the R. Kelly boat. As far as like people,
I was gonna mention that too. Yeah,
like people hate R. Kelly, but just because you hate R. Kelly doesn't mean you have to hate his music. And he was a musician at heart, and he made good music.
Yes, like you can't deny that just because of what he's done.
And don't get me wrong, he's a horrible person, but his music is still good. So it's just one of those things that you did a shitty thing, but just because I don't support you doesn't mean I don't have to like what you did.
Right.
I'm pretty sure people will still watch the Bill Cosby show, even though he's been, convicted of all the women that came forward. But it's just, I don't think that who you are as a person affects your body of work that you have put out there.
But yeah, I mean, you got anything else to say on this, really?
Not really. That was kind of my, my little take on that. I think, honestly, just it seemed like a pretty stupid stunt to pull, and I'm glad that they finally came out with the outcome that they came out with, and hopefully, just we can push this to the side and move forward.
But yeah, definitely was a smart move by him. Was kind of hoping his career would take off a little bit more, but I guess
honestly, he did too. He could have been in more stuff.
Yeah, I feel like he could have been like.
Hakeem was doing other projects and stuff.
I don't care about Hakeem. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm just kidding. He was good too. That host, that show in general, was amazing.
Same with Andre. I wish he would have did more stuff.
Yeah, they were all good actors.
Yeah, they were really good actors.
So, I would tell you guys to go watch Empire, but what's the point of watching it if it's just gonna end randomly?
Yeah, I would still say go watch it because it is still a really good series. Like, nonetheless, if you just want to, it does have a lot. It's drama and stuff like that, and it has a lot. I think it hits a lot of aspects as far as like the show itself. Shows how a family who goes through a lot of stuff as far as like the oldest son has disabilities and as far as like mental disabilities, and the middle son is a gay son, and him going through the music industry and his dad wanting him to do a certain way and he wants to do it his own way, and they see all the struggles that they go through as family members, which that's Jesse. He's that character. It's just a really, really interesting show, and it has some pretty good bangers on there as far as like music wise. We used to have some of the music just sitting on the playlist. Like,
yeah,
I think I
still jam out to them. Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, definitely go check it out.
Yeah, for real. But going from one fake attack to a real attack.
Dang, that's a good one though.
Yeah. So our next article is titled, "I Thought I Was Going to Die. Man suddenly attacked by pack of otters."
Not the otters.
Not the otters, bro. So a British man living in Singapore said he feared for his life when he was suddenly attacked by a pack of otters. Graham George Spencer said he was entering the Singapore Botanic Garden on November 30th when a pack of about 20 otters began to chase him. The animals were reportedly startled by another man who was out on a run, and the pack of otters proceeded to bite and scratch Spencer's leg and buttocks numerous times.
They said that booty was fat.
Spencer was eventually able to get away after a friend came to his aid and helped chase off some of the otters. Would you do that if I was being attacked? You come save me?
Come save you? I probably would.
Or you pull out your phone and start recording?
I'll probably pull out my phone and throw rocks. Yeah. It may make them chase me.
But it's crazy. Like 20, bro. 20 otters.
And it's crazy because I think they said in that area it's home to 10 families of otters. There are about like 90 total. So just getting attacked by the 20 is just lucky. Because you could have got attacked by all 90 of them.
Could you imagine? I just gave up. It's my time.
Remind me of the game we were playing. You're like, I just give up. I can't do this.
But yeah. Like that's so random. Like just a random thing you never think would happen. and you're just like trying to have a good time.
It is funny because like just think about like say for instance you're just chilling and somebody comes and throws an egg at somebody's head and you just happen to be there and it's like them turning around and saying they think it's you. And they just beat your ass like you're like, bro, I didn't even do nothing. It's just like, well, you're the one I see. That's basically what these otters did. Is like, oh, we're gonna fuck you up because you scared us because he scared us. We're gonna fuck you up. And it was just like, dang, like chill, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. Which are worse, beavers or otters?
Honestly,
I don't know.
Honestly. I feel like otters are faster, but
they probably are.
I don't have any knowledge about that. They just seem faster.
I feel like otters are bigger.
Are they? Honestly, I can't
really
picture an otter in my head right now.
Is an otter like a river beaver?
I don't know. Honestly.
Well, let's take it. We're gonna scratch that from the record. We don't know too much about otters and beavers, so we know beavers build dams.
And that's about it.
That's all you're gonna, and that's all she wrote. But that is crazy. This is a crazy situation, bro. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, stupid otters. But that's that story.
Yep.
Let's see. Moving on from otters to snakes.
Not a snake. There's a snake in my boot.
This story kind of reminds me of a story we talked about like not too long ago.
A couple weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, a couple, like literally like 2 episodes probably ago.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, this story, a Maryland homeowner burns down their house while attempting to rid house of snakes.
You ever heard of snakes on a plane? Well, this is snakes in the house.
I'm tired of these motherfuckers.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking house. They got to go.
But yeah, if you guys don't remember, the last story we talked about was they were trying to get rid of cobwebs.
So. Yeah, that nigga was high though.
Yeah. See, I feel like this is a little bit more reasonable in a way. Like snakes, bro.
I fucking hate snakes.
I hate snakes. So anyways, what started as an attempt to get rid of pesky creatures ended up with an entire house going up in flames. A house of nearly 10,000 square feet in Maryland, an hour west of Baltimore, was engulfed in flames on November 23rd when the homeowner tried to smoke out a snake infestation on the property. They basically said the snakes have been an ongoing issue for this owner and the previous tenant as well. The fire started in the basement and quickly spread through each floor, engulfing the multi-story home. I believe they said, yeah, the damage will cost more than $1 million, bro.
Sheesh, this is a big ass house though.
And this house was recently purchased for 1.8 million.
Dang, so 1.8 million, and it costs 1 million to repair.
And for the status of the snake is unknown, but we can assume they're dead. We can't guarantee that though. So, could you imagine the snake just like got away?
Yeah, it's like imagine you fix your house up and the snakes are still there. Like that's the worst. You just basically burn your whole house down for nothing. And I think that they end up saying that they reported it as an accident. Yeah, it says the fire department deemed the accident as the incident as an accident, as there was no evidence or intention of starting the fire. So, which means basically they'll still be covered by their insurance and stuff. So, I guess that's the good thing about it.
So, I guess insurance covers stupidity.
I guess so. Hey, if you got the good insurance, bro. If I pay $1 million, 1.8 million for the house, then I hope I got some good insurance.
If I pay 1.8 million for a house, I feel like I can pay for animal control.
Yeah, I was like, why did they just call like?
I don't even think they have to pay for it. Like, do they?
I don't know. They could have called somebody.
They could have called someone, even if they paid for not. They could have called someone.
Hey, exterminator, come get these fucking snakes. Stupid, bro. Yeah, all that money makes stupid decisions.
Give me they're like, well, if the house burns down, oh well, we got money.
Basically, they could have just moved.
Right.
That's like snakes on a plane, bro. It's like finding out there's snakes on a plane. You decide to stay. It's just like,
where you gonna go on the plane?
I was just saying, like, but I'm saying before you got on the plane, that's why I was like, hey man, there's snakes on this plane.
Oh yeah,
and then you'd be like, hi, and then wonder why the fuck you died. Like, well, obviously you can't wonder why you died if you're dead. But
I wonder, does it really talk about how big these snakes were? I don't really think it does, right?
I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were bigger than like garden snakes. But could you
just,
imagine? Like 2 garden snakes in there.
Burn it. The funny thing, bro, is the fact that it's like the status of the snakes is unknown, but as the house was left rubble, it's assumed that they no longer live there. So it's not saying that, hey, they're probably dead. It's just like, yeah, they probably just went somewhere else.
Right? Like I honestly feel like they're still alive. Like
I'm pretty sure
they probably just got out. They're like, oh shit, time to go.
I feel like snakes can deal with heat,
and they're pretty fast, right?
Yeah. I feel like they can just like dig under the ground.
Yeah, right. It has to, what's an infestation? Like 5, 10?
I don't know. I'm not a snake expert.
I need answers.
I don't have them.
Like, I'm trying to make it like sound more reasonable for this to happen, but I don't think it's possible.
But it doesn't even like it would be one thing if they gave us like a number, but I feel like an infestation is anything that's over like 3.
You think so?
Shit, probably.
I'm thinking at least 10.
My place is infested with these fucking snakes. I see 3 in the bitches, bro. That's too many. That's one too many.
One's too many. Yeah. I don't know, but it's crazy.
So you say you had to see 10 cockroaches before you say my place is infested?
Yeah.
Man, bro, if I see 3 in the bitches, my place is infested.
Well, it depends how fast they see. If they're like,
I was like, how fast are cockroaches?
How fast I see them. I was like, if I walk into the kitchen, see one, and go to the living room, see like 2 other ones, oh, this whole infested.
Okay, I can understand that. I can give you that,
but I don't know.
Well, stay away from snakes and houses, I guess.
That's one of my biggest fears about getting a house.
Snakes?
It was like something's gonna be wrong with it, like snakes, or like the area is gonna have like a lot of rodents and stuff.
Well, it definitely can come with it, that's for sure.
But that's the shit they don't tell you about.
Hey, just to let you know, we got raccoons, we got snakes, we got butterflies.
And just to let you know, Bigfoot lives back there.
The squirrels are a little hectic. They like, you got friendly squirrels and you got the really friendly squirrels that come up on your ass and actually hit you. What the fuck you looking at?
Your motherfucker.
Alvin Chipmunks real? Is they real? But yeah, that's our little take on that. You have anything else to say?
Nope. Just people clearly hate spiders and snakes.
And speaking about snakes on the plane, where our next story has to do with a woman caught breastfeeding her hairless cat on a Delta flight. Think about that. Hairless cat, Delta flight, titty out, feeding it. Little weird, huh? So
I mean, it's Delta.
You get what you pay for. Oh man. So a woman who took a Delta flight recently wasn't kidding around. I hate that. I hate that they put that in there.
No, you read it. You didn't have to read it.
A woman who took a Delta flight recently wasn't kidding around when she whipped out her breast and started feeding her hairless cat. The unidentified woman flew from Syracuse. Yes, I said that right? Syracuse, New York, to Atlanta, Georgia, where she was caught breastfeeding her feline on the plane. A flight attendant told her repeatedly to stop and put the cat back in its cage. However, the woman refused. A message was sent through the aircraft communications, addressing, and reporting systems to alert Delta crew in Atlanta that the passenger in the seat was breastfeeding the cat when I put the cat back up. And they basically said that the cops were waiting on her waiting on the plane to land, but they never caught her.
They never caught her?
They never caught her.
She got away with it, bro. But first of all, I'm just.
They did. Oh, no, my bad. That was my fault.
That'd be cool if she got away with it.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
First of all, I didn't even know you could take cats on.
You're not supposed to.
Gee, I was about to take Lucy next. Lucy, we're going somewhere.
We're going on a trip.
Could you imagine like sitting next to her?
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
She's like, bloop.
What the fuck's that? Meow. It is. And the funny thing is, on the thing, it says she had the hairless cat swaddled up in the blanket like a baby, and her shirt was up, and she was trying to get the cat to latch, and she wouldn't put the cat back in the carrier, and the cat was screaming for his life. So you got this cat going fucking crazy like a bat out of hell, and you got this woman trying to breastfeed a cat as if it's like an actual baby, where you have to latch them and stuff like that to get used to the nipple and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's it's just crazy. Like, this person is really in this plane trying to breastfeed a cat.
Breastfeeding a cat is one thing on its own, like,
Yeah,
and then bringing it on the plane, like, I'm sure because this wasn't. She obviously does this at home, I guess, right?
I fucking guess, bro. But like the whole point about like the whole latching thing, like it's weird to say, well, she does this at home, but if the cat isn't latching, I don't know. She's just, I don't know. She has to do this at home.
She has to, right? She
can't just
unless she was like double dog dare to do this shit. I dare you.
I double dog dare you to go breastfeed your cat on the plane.
I could just imagine like sitting next to her. First of all, I'm team cat, so
yeah, no.
I don't know about hairless cats. That's a whole different story.
They're still a fucking cat.
Are they? They look like
they are. So
Lucy lost
all her hair. You just get rid of her.
Yes.
Nah.
But
and so it's funny. So like, the woman was kind of like go back and forth with them because she's like, I'm breastfeeding. And
she pulled a Karen.
And it says the airline website also outlines its policy of women breastfeeding children. Delta fully supports a woman's right to breastfeed on board Delta and Delta Connection aircraft in the Delta facilities. Breast pumps are allowed on board at the airport if you prefer. Many airports do offer private lactation rooms or spaces. So, and it says Delta allows animals such as small dogs, cats, and household birds to board domestic flights and must be able to fit in a small ventilated pet carrier. So it's the catch-22. It's just like, she's like, well, technically I can breastfeed and technically I can have my cat.
Technically
you can't get me in trouble. But it's like, well, you're supposed to be in a pet carrier. Well, I can get in trouble for that, but you can't get mad at me for breastfeeding my cat because technically I'm okay.
Technically, she got some problems.
Oh, definitely. That's nonetheless. She could have just literally just like, well, first of all,
waited until.
Do you even have fucking milk if you're not pregnant?
Maybe she. I don't know.
You can't breastfeed if you never had. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think you produce milk until you actually are like pregnant.
Maybe she recently had a baby.
She could have, but feed your baby. Fuck the
Baby's over there crying. Cat's over there like latched on.
It's like a cat really been like, maybe it's like a really like new cat, and she's just like, oh, don't worry, he's just trying to latch. We're just trying to get him to latch first.
Like, can you just wait? Wait until you land. But or at least go to the restroom or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I don't know. But bitches be bonkers, bro.
Bonkers. Bitches be bonkers.
Bitches be bonkers.
Put that on a t-shirt.
I couldn't. I think it's already taken.
Oh,
you ever seen On My Block?
No.
Oh, you should watch. It's actually a pretty good show. But in the show, there's a black kid in there. That's what he says all the time. Bitches be bonkers. That's just funny.
But yeah, some people shouldn't have pets. That's all I'm gonna say.
But would she be considered a bad pet owner if she's just trying to feed her cat some breast milk that she can't produce?
Yes.
I don't know, bro.
No, so you support her.
No, I think it's, don't get me wrong. It's a weird ass technique, bro. Like, that's some weird ass shit, nonetheless. But like, I don't think I would say she's a bad pet owner if she's, she's just doing some weird shit. Maybe, she just wants to feed her cat some milk.
I guess.
Just saying, man. You gotta think about all the possibilities, bro.
I'm trying to save this cat. This cat needs someone to save it.
It's the fact that the cat was screaming for his life. Like,
animal service needs to come save this cat. Get this cat.
Peter, where you at? Peter. Where art thou, Peter?
So I guess You think Peter would be in support of this?
Probably.
Peter's a little out there.
I'm just saying they probably would have been like, let her feed the cat. What's wrong?
Hey, I mean,
you know, they'll be like, well, mother cats always feed their little cat. So what's the difference? A nipple is a nipple. It's not the
same. You heard it here first, guys.
A nipple is a nipple.
If your cat is struggling, just whip it out.
Just pop a nipple in their mouth. They'll look at it, scream for their life, and then, you know, hey, whatever.
But sticking to the airplanes, this next story.
You want me
to? Kristen will take over.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll take over. So we're moving on from Delta to guess where? United Airlines. So a man was kicked off the flight for wearing a woman's underwear as a face mask. Adam Jean was ordered to he was ordered to disembark the United Airlines flight following his stunt, which he suggested illustrated the absurdity of having to wear a face covering on a plane until it reaches a cruising altitude. So a man was kicked off the flight in the U.S. for wearing women's underwear as a face mask. In the footage taken by another passenger and shared widely online, Adam Jean can be seen wearing a pink thong over his face as he sits in his seat before the flight from Fort Lauderdale to Washington took off. A flight attendant can be heard saying, "You're going to have to come off the plane. We're not going to let you travel." Mr. Jean from Florida then asked why. As the staff member replied, "You're not in mask compliance." The 35-year-old removal of the plane can be seen to spark a show of support from other passengers, with several reportedly getting up to leave. One can be heard saying, Did he just get kicked off for wearing a mask? I'm out of here. Forget it. I'm out of here." And Mr. Jean later said that he pulled the stunt on to highlight the absurdity of the mask wearing rules on flights. He said, "There's nothing more absurd than having to wear a mask until I get to cruising altitude so I can order Tito's by the double and snack on pretzels, and illustrating the absurdity by wearing women's underwear on my face sounds perfect." According to United Airlines website, masks should be able to fully cover the mouth and the nose, in a condition where Mr. Jean claimed his underwear met. He said he has been banned from United Airlines, and he also he was previously removed from Delta Airlines flight for doing the same thing. And Sky News has contacted United Airlines for comment, but they haven't heard anything back. So, Vic, what do you feel about that? Do you feel like he should have been kicked off the plane?
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, just let him do his thing. He's the one with ladies' underwear on his face.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's funny because I feel like sometimes these masks do be looking like that.
Honestly,
especially back in the early days when like masks were kind of hard to come about, and they were just like kind of making them out of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's doing this thing to make a point. I feel like he probably was. I feel like he was. It doesn't really talk about it in the story, but I feel like he probably was obnoxious about everything, and like just loud and creating the ruckus.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like if he's in the guidelines of the rules, I feel like his thing is like, I'm trying to prove a point that, you know, hey, regardless, I want to let you know how stupid this is, how silly it is, but at the same time, you know, I'm still gonna follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And so he followed the rules by wearing, quote unquote, a mask. And, you know, it is something that covered his face. I mean, his nose and his mouth. You know, it doesn't say what type of mask. There are some flights now that actually tell you, hey, you have to wear this type of mask. If it has like a filter in it, you can't wear it. So I guess they could say he's not in compliance of that way, but that's not what they're saying. They just say, hey, a face covering is something that covers your nose and your mouth. And so in this instance, he is applying. You know, he's following the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he should have been kicked off for that. You know, hey, like you said, he's the one wearing women's underwear in his face.
Yeah, right.
He just called for attention. But I don't think it would have been that serious for me to get banned from United Airlines.
Yeah, that's why I feel like he had like I feel like United Airlines probably was also like annoyed with him. You know how people get sometimes, like if someone's like trying to make a point and stuff, and you kind of know, you kind of know that they have a good argument, but you're just like trying to look for ways to kind of get rid of that person, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't really think he should have got kicked off, or what they said banned. You said banned?
He got banned. He got banned from United Airlines. But he just got kicked off the Delta Airlines.
Of course. But so I mean,
they say you better pull that shit with American.
Go back to Delta, bro.
Go back to Delta. Delta was like, nah, we ain't having that shit here either. Yeah, our flights are cheap, but not cheap enough to deal with that.
I feel like someone also probably complained about it too.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like a hot pink on like a thong and shit. Like,
like that's not mask compliance. But I could definitely understand his point in a way, like where it says like, oh, I have to wear a mask until we're at air altitude, and it's like, what's the difference from me being here now to me being up in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Like the virus is still there regardless of what's going on.
The virus scared of heights, bro.
Right. So he was like, I want to order my food and stuff. I don't know I'm pretty sure when you go on the flight too, they were very big on like, hey, have your mask on unless you're drinking or eating something. So I don't know. I don't know about the whole altitude thing. Like, oh, once you reach a certain altitude, it's not like they say, hey, take off your seatbelts and your mask. They just there's a button for it now. It's like, boo. Fucking mask. It has a giant X on it.
Is there a button for that mask now?
No, bro.
I don't know.
No. They only have the button for the seatbelts.
I've only been on one flight, so
Yeah, no, there's not one for. That'd be so much money to have to put into
that. Right? Just
you're now able to take off your mask.
But yeah. So, you think he made his point though?
No, not at all. I doubt Delta's like, oh yes, we're gonna change our policy. Our fucking United is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna change our policy because of one dude.
How do you feel about the people that got off because they kicked
stupid? Like, first of all, flights cost too goddamn much money for me to be like,
what I was thinking.
Oh, you just kicked that man off because of this? I'm getting off too. All right, bye, bitch. We already got you. We already have your money. Like, you don't get a refund.
Oh yeah, I always say when like working retail, whatever, or anything like that, it's like, I'm never coming back here again. Like, I don't give a fuck.
All right, bye.
It's not gonna affect my pay at all.
Or like,
like we don't want you here anyways. So.
Are you know one of the dumbest things I've seen, bro? Is like people who fucking burn like jerseys and shit. And they're like, I'm gonna burn your jersey because you left, or we're gonna prove a point. And it's like, motherfucker, you already paid for the jersey. They already got their money. You just now you just wasting you're wasting your own money. It's so stupid. Now your point was to show that you're dumb,
and like now people are calling you dumb.
Now there's proof. That's video proof that you're stupid. Like, you just paid $100 for that jersey, and now you're burning it.
People try to make a point sometimes, and it just does not pan out. Like,
right over the head. Right over the head, like idiots they are.
It's like, I know I paid about $200 for this ticket, but I'm out. I'm gonna head out.
Sorry, bro. I'm heading out.
Just because you kicked this guy off that I don't even know.
I have no kind of relationship with him or anything. He's just, oh, you're gonna kick this random man out for wearing a thong on his face. Oh, I'm done. Okay, bitch, bye.
Like you think people are gonna
they gonna go back to
praise you and stuff because you walked out all that? I don't know.
They're gonna start calling the people who are on call or what are they called? The bystanders, or on standby. Like, yeah, so we have 5 available seats that just opened up.
Don't ask why.
But yes, that's funny.
But anyways, going on to our next story, which I think is hilarious also.
It is pretty funny.
So Steelers fans had jokes after Heinz Field apparently ran out of ketchup during Sunday's game. So Heinz Field is where the Steelers play. Heinz
is ketchup.
It's ketchup. You get where I'm going here? So, yeah. The Steelers... it would appear that Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers refused to suffer a losing season. It goes on talking about football and stuff, but we don't really care about all that.
We don't care about that.
What we're talking about here is the stadium ran out of ketchup, and then they're named after Heinz Field. It's like,
Yeah,
what are the chances? Like, who messed up here?
It's like mayo running out of mayonnaise.
Like, I mean, obviously, I know, like, it's not like at the Heinz factory place, but like,
but it's literally named after
it's
them. I feel
literally
like
named
anything,
after
it
them.
should be like
it should be overstocked. Yeah, they should have selling ketchup there. Like, could you imagine? Like, first of all, how does the stadium even run out of ketchup?
I don't know.
Like, they should
how much ketchup that people ordering? They got who is it? My homeboy there.
Up in Roethlisberger.
No, my homeboy, bro.
He a little big, bro. So.
I was talking about
Juju.
No, my homeboy.
Chase.
Mahomes, bro. Mahomes.
Oh.
I like my homeboy, Mahomes, bro. Mahomes.
Oh, because he loves.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
loves
he
ketchup.
loves ketchup. Oh, my bad. I didn't catch it. It took me a little bit.
When Vic watch Undisputed, sometimes that's what Shannon Sharps calls him all the time. Is my homeboy.
Could you imagine though? Like,
No, I can't.
Heinz ketchup is out of ketchup. No, Heinz Stadium is out of ketchup.
It's like, hey, welcome to the bank. We don't have money.
I mean, this is a short story, but I just had to throw that in there because what are the chances, bro?
Very slim, obviously.
First of all, stadium. Don't even get me started on stadium.
Oh, yes. Let's not get you started on stadium. You know, you be going on
the concession stands, bro.
You rather go back to the concession stands?
Those things be expensive.
They do
for
bro.
no reason.
They really do.
It's like you're making all this money already. Like I'm overpaying just to get in here.
It's for the experience, bro.
How's that makes my experience worse?
Well, you know, you decided to go.
I would have a better experience.
You could have stayed at home and watched the game.
That's what I do most of the time.
Well,
unless I get a free ticket. No, honestly, one time I would like to like splurge at the stadium. Like,
bro, I go to the stadium knowing that I'm gonna spend money. So like, when me and Kayla went, like that was one thing I told her. I was like, don't even look at the menu. Just say what you want because it's gonna be expensive. She's like, I want to see the price. I want to see the price. And like, no, you don't. Like, I don't want to even see the price. It's like, just say what you want because I know it's gonna be expensive. I got it. And she's just like,
you balling like that?
I ain't balling like that, but at that moment, like I was able to afford it. Like I planned for us to go, so it was just I know I'm gonna spend some money. So you know, she's like, well, this one over here has prices. Okay, let's go. She sees prices. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I told you not to look at the prices. I already know it's expensive. I don't want to hear it. Like, just get what you want. If you want something, get it. We're good. And so we did. We ended up spending like, from what we got, I think we got a burger. She got one of those like a big hot dog things, a margarita, and
margaritas, bro,
and a drink like a
$16 margarita,
like a water,
size of a 8 ounce,
honestly, and a water, bro. We spent like $70 on that, gone like that, and it's just like, damn.
I think they should do free refills.
On what? Water
and Coke?
Oh yeah, I think they should. At least for Fountain Drinks, they should.
Right.
Okay.
And popcorn.
They're not gonna do popcorn.
Well, actually, the one when we went, they had a free refill on popcorn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Look at that.
Clutch. But nonetheless, Heinz Stadium, man. I'm still not over that, bro. Who messed up though? Like, whose fault is that?
They just probably didn't order enough ketchup, right?
Someone got fired.
Probably.
Someone got fired.
They said that them running out ketchup was like a depiction on how their season was going. It was like, I think first they put that they're down by that Steelers were down by 10 and they needed to catch up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's a corny ass fucking joke.
I hate the Steelers, by the way.
Same. But let's run this our last story real quick before we head out. We got about a couple more minutes. But our last story has to do with Rudolph.
Everyone's favorite reindeer.
Yes. Except this real deer. The real deers. Real deers.
Real deer.
But in a British Columbia woman said that the red-nosed reindeer decoration has proven to be irresistible target for aggressive local deer. I was about to say beer. Despite its incandescent Oh, I cannot say that. Incandescent.
I ain't gonna help you.
Incandescent.
I can't say either.
I would say it. Despite its incandescent snout, it's red snout. So basically there's a deer that comes every year. There's deer that attacks this Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer decoration. It's like these deer have beef with this reindeer, and I can understand.
Hey,
he's different.
They used to bully Rudolph.
They did. They called him hella names.
Santa was okay with it too.
Santa was a hoe. He let them talk shit to Rudolph, and then he was like, "All right, I need you to lead the sleigh."
Right.
Like first of all, they're already talking shit about him, and now you're gonna put him in the front, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, so now he thinks he's better than us." He was just trying to get Rudolph beat up.
Rudolph needs to do something back. He needs to
detach. Just let the niggas go.
All right, guys, have fun.
As if the other reindeer can't fly.
Right. But they can't see, bro. That's why they need his bright red nose.
Yeah. Man, what if Rudolph just had like a disease, bro?
Like he's always sick.
He's like always. That's his nose is always red. That's why he has a problem. Like it's a tumor. Like that's kind of like
he's dying.
He's like dying. He's been dying this whole time, and people are just like making fun of him and stuff. That's just sad.
Poor Rudolph. I feel like he does. He gets picked on. He got picked on a lot, bro.
Poor Rudolph.
But anyways,
why is your red nose so bright?
Yeah, the story's kind of interesting though. Like, I wonder, you think they're attacking it because of the light or what?
Probably, and probably because it's just standing still.
But so, do you think like, if you're a hunter, can't you use this like as a prop? Like, put it out in the hunting field and deer come towards it?
Honestly, I probably would.
Right?
First of all, where the fuck do you live? Where are they living? The fact that fucking deer are just randomly coming up on their yard,
right?
But, this is every year a buck in the area attacks them or hits them or knocks them down.
Probably, right?
Could be.
Someone needs to.
It's
hunting season.
That's a really that would be a really good way to.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Deer, like really just put him in the middle of the woods and just wait for it. I feel like that kind of takes the fun away from probably hunting though.
No, I've never been hunting. So.
I've never been hunting either.
Is it fun like tracking them down, or is it fun shooting them?
Okay, so it's funny. I seen a comedy, bro, once where it was like, you can't call something a sport if you're the only one playing. And that's how deer hunting is, bro. Like, because they call it a sport. It was like the deer don't know that they're part of a quote unquote game.
Someone get that deer a gun. But I assume you've never been hunting. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Would you ever go hunting?
I don't think I care about killing animals. I feel for animals a lot.
Oh, you have a soft spot.
I do. Bro, you know what? One thing pisses me off, bro. So we went to go look at lights and stuff. They had some people riding carriages and stuff, with horses and shit. And I don't know what it is, bro, but something about horses being like tied up is like the most irritating thing for me. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm okay with, but something about horses, like basically working.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's almost it's slavery in its own way. Like it's its own form of slavery. Like these horses don't want to do this shit. You're just making them do it. So it's like I get pissed almost every time I see a horse, and I'm just like, man, this horse really don't want to be here. Like I don't know. That's my soft spot. Like horses. I'm like, this motherfucker wants to be free. Let him do his thing.
Okay. I see you. I see.
I'm about to join PETA. I'm only here for the horses.
Fuck the deer. Fuck the cows.
Fuck everything else. I want my meats. It's just the horses.
Keep your fur coats. But I don't know. Like, if I would, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to hunting. But it's not gonna be like, hey guys, we should go hunting. I'm definitely not gonna be the one pushing for it.
Let's all get our rifles and go hunt down some deer who are
First of all, it just seems expensive. Buying all the gear, and I'm out on that.
It's definitely an expensive sport. Yeah, I have some coworkers and stuff that hunt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they love that shit. Like that's something they do almost every. They have a time of the year, deer hunting season, when they go out kill a deer. I have a coworker who just killed a deer and he turned it into jerky and shit. And I've been eating that shit. That shit's delicious.
Yeah, my brother recently went out hunting for the first time. He killed a deer.
Okay.
So
I can be like, kill it, gut it,
yeah,
skin it.
That's another reason why I probably want to go hunting. Like if I kill it, I don't know if I would want to eat it. I guess I could kill it because I think you kill it or you shoot it, whatever. And then you take it somewhere and they do all this shit.
Oh,
that would bring that alive.
Yeah, you should bring it alive. It's like, hey, here you go. I shot this one. It's like I shot this one.
I mean, we what is it? Crabs? No, lobsters. They're cooked alive. No, that's sad.
A crab?
Yeah, is it crabs or lobsters?
Or both? I think both.
That's
definitely crab.
Sad.
There was a video of a crab in a boiling pot or something, and it had like, I guess it had shrimp in there too, and it was like eating the shrimp as it was boiling. He's like, you
gonna die first?
He was like, oh, I'm gonna have my last meal before I die. But yes, that is crazy. But yes, that's how I feel about horses. I know we kind of got off track from right here, but
I know. Right?
But that's probably gonna be our last Christmas story till Christmas related story until
next year. Oh,
well, yeah, it's a New Year.
Well, that's the next. Well, I meant like next Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think when we're talking about Christmas in mid-January.
I think it's still the same. Like the New Year is still whatever. Till next year.
Yeah, you get me. You get me, guys.
But that is it for our stories. Vic, you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, well, with that being said, like I said, we're not going to record for a while. So, happy holidays.
Yep.
And Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Well, make sure you click that subscribe button. I missed that throughout this whole episode, but make sure you click it.
Also, we need to drop a word.
Ah, yes. Our word of the day is going to be merry. Like Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So, Mary, remember that? It's the M that you need. You don't need the whole Mary. It's just
I was going to say, is it Mary as Merry or Mary?
I did say Merry Christmas, so it's not Marry for Merry Christmas. It's Merry. It's going to be a big-ass word block fucking right here. It's Mary.
Anyways, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at nowhearmeout.kv. Email us at nowhearmeout.kv at gmail.com.
Gmail.
Like Kristen just said, but it's in my notes, so I'm gonna say it again. Follow us on YouTube at Chris and Vic parentheses NHMO.
NHMO.
Subscribe, like.
I didn't say that. I just said subscribe. But make sure you subscribe.
Hit that bell notification.
Yep. Get that notification.
Make sure to leave us an Apple review and follow me on TikTok at WeirdVic_flips.
5 stars. Because Vic just like ran over what the fuck I was saying. He's like, I'm not gonna give you time to say that one.
Oh yeah, my bad.
And you guys can follow me on Instagram as well. My name is Beast Mode Chris. The E's are 3s. That's Beast Mode Chris. The E's are 3s. And make sure you guys click that subscribe button again. And
make sure to we're gonna post for sure. And all you have to do is tag 5 people.
5 people.
To be entered into the third prize. And then for the 4th prize, like we said before, just have to create the word.
Word? You got it?
Yes. So yeah.
It's a 4-letter word. Send that word to us. And if you get it correct, we're gonna add you to the drawing. We'll probably give you like a thumbs up or say thanks. Your name's been into the drawing. We'll do something fun of that sort. But it will be a little bit of time till the next time you guys will see us again. It'll be the new year for sure.
New year, new me, new podcast.
Yeah, and it'll be episode number 40. So might have a guest. Never know. You'll never know.
You only know if you listen.
But thank you guys for listening, and thank you for hearing us out like always. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.